Okay, hello everyone. Um, I still need to get my tea bag out of my tea and stuff like that, so, we'll take a few seconds, maybe a few people want to join. Someone wants to join from notification alone. Let's give it a few seconds. Model should be backed out right now, but I should be done in a few seconds, and then we can start with the second case of the first game of the Great Ace Attorney. Disclaimer again. Wait, I'm almost done. Disclaimer again, I have played this case before. Right? I've played the first 3 cases. So, yeah, this is not going to be blind. But it's going to be very fun. Because we are going to be introduced to my favorite character from this game so far. He's very fun. And his mechanic is very fun, like gameplay mechanic. So we're going to find that out today. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Bonk. Yes, we're going to do the case of, or the adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Oh, I think... Wait, the angle might be off a tiny bit. Let me rotate that a bit more. Then let's see. Oh, right, intro cutscene. I'm gonna shut up.
Suddenly Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane and pointing in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred. In front of us was an enormous adder.
Wow.
As if threatening to strike.
Well, the intros are longer than I remembered.
Terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Yes. Short like disclaimer. I think every case has these. Even more intro cutscenes.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Yes.
And discover what events led to this coup.
Okay, I'm gonna keep shutting up, but this is the funny character I meant. This is Sherlock Sholmes. Like Sherlock Holmes, but, switched around. You know it. A locked room mystery. In Russian. No, who was mean to the bottle? Stop upsetting it. Latin is cringe. Man, I love this man so much, even though he's British. But he's fun. Oh. I thought he got that thing on him, but no gun. Oh, who's in the closet? Oh.
That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
Wow. Susato, what are you doing here?
This is murder, and it can be locked from inside.
Yes, the locked room, but that mystery is paper thin.
Wow, you get it? Because there was paper on there.
Who are you, and where have you come from? I'm a great British
Was that the detective? Oh,
Sherlock Holmes.
yeah.
I presume you must have heard him.
Man, what a dilf. My head is throbbing. Man, my little control stream keeps lagging behind. Come on, I need to at least see where my model is. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Oh, there's the room. Bing. Okay, we are Ryonosuke right now. I can't move. Oh, we are in handcuffs. What the? Why am I in handcuffs? So, you wake up now, huh? Oh, he's Russian. I'm not gonna do a Russian expression. What the fuck is happening to my model? Come on. Give it your best effort. Don't be a bitch today. Come on. Okay. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you couldn't wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. You found me then. Inside the closet. Ah, we found you and now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, Ah, sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. No, don't throw him into the Umi. I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that? Oh, it's Susato. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Huh? Susato-san... Wait, what did you say? Take his life? ... Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Oh no. You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in the sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. Oh, well. I guess it's common for, like, the supporter of the main character to die in case 2. But it's still mean. Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not too long ago. No, his sword is still lying on the ground. No. Here in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Wait. I need to adjust the camera. My god, it's bugging out today. Kinda annoying. It's not getting the angle right. Wait, now I have to... Oh my god. Give me 1 second. I have to... maybe like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, that... No, I'm a fucking dumbass. Give me 1 second. Holy shit. I am so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable how fucking stupid I am sometimes. Holy shit. Give me 1 second. My god. Holy fuck. I just closed the program for the avatar. My god. Holy fuck. Wait. My god. Try not to be an idiot. Wait. Oh my god. Not a good day for streaming. Very airheaded today. Ah, come on, don't be a bitch. Like that maybe. Okay, now that button. Okay. Oh my god. Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead. Yes, he's dead. Okay, I think the model is back to normal. My god. But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. Onegaishimasu. No, yeah, your friend is dead. Happens. If you are an Ace Attorney protagonist, I'm sorry to break it to you. Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. How did we end up on the boat in the first place, though? Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Ha 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 ha. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. Yes, I still can't believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look, oh my god. Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. Huh. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. Yeah, just stay in my room for 50 days. No going out. Maybe in a toilet in here. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? Oh. Miko Toba, you mean? Yes, Susato-san. From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, could we? I don't believe she'd give me away. Oh, guilty by association. We wanted to protect Susato-san. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. Get into the wardrobe. What if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason, then I'll be in for it. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. Why don't you just write it down on some paper? We've only been at sea for about 15 days, okay, so 35 days to go. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. No. So sad. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. I'm not a murderer. Wasn't Phoenix also accused of murdering Mia in the second case, now that I think about it? No, Maya was accused, right? Yeah, I think Maya was accused and then Phoenix defended her. So it's not entirely the same. But I think Phoenix was accused of murder, I mean multiple times, but also in the first case of game 3, I think. But that was a flashback case, that was very interesting. I keep rambling on. I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it, admit the truth. The door was locked. I think that's what Shom said. Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened, I need to know. She's gonna be mad. Very well. Well, there's something I would like to ask of you too. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare's getting worse by the minute. Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this. Kazuma's death. How did he die? He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. She still thinks you killed him, so that's kind of tasteless to say. And these handcuffs. They think I did it. They think I'm Kazuma's killer. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? The culprit couldn't have escaped from these four walls. Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been someone inside this cabin. You know, that makes sense, but it's kind of stupid if you think about it that way. Why would the killer lock himself into the room with the victim he killed? Wouldn't you try to get away from the victim if you were the killer? I don't know, just, you know, just a random thought. Or do you have some other explanation? It's impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? You have to tell me. How did he die? Cause of death is still undetermined. The ship's doctor has no post-mortem analysis experience. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. No obvious external signs of injury, then. about the incident. Can anybody tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. I mean, yeah. The evidence is looking damning. Please. You were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but I was sleeping in the wardrobe. And are we just gonna ignore that there was like a paper glued to the doors of the cabin while he was inside? How could he have done that himself? I don't know. He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. His sword training, yeah. I'm guessing it's sword training, I have no idea. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. Susato, you are simping for this man so hard. I know you are his assistant. But come on. This morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Huh? He was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder. I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. There was Kazuma-san, collapsed on the floor. No, and the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. Oh, she's gonna be mad about that one. That's just very hard to believe. So it's my turn to ask you a question. It's still throbbing like anything. So he has a headache. Interesting. Ooh. Stowaway. Why are you even on board of this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? It would have been impossible, obviously. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. So cute of him. He actually asked you. But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. Probably because you were a very good lawyer boy in the first case, and so he wanted you to study law too. Or he was just being a bro, I don't know. Kazuma, I actually don't know. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. Oh, so it was that, okay. I think I told you then, didn't I, that you ought to become a lawyer yourself? Well, yes, you did say that. But I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it. He's so supportive. I appreciate you, Kazuma, even if you are dead now. That's something you can decide for yourself. I guess he sorta already did, because he went to England with you to study law. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways, yeah. Days long gone. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Let's go into the London Eye together. I don't know. How old is the London Eye, though? I'm not gonna look it up now. But I am wondering, though. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then we could be lawyer buddies. Then what? Nothing. No, we want to be lawyer buddies. Too cringe to say it. He was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Oh man. The look in his eyes then was darker than I've ever seen it before. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you, my stowing away on the ship, I mean. Not the killing. To avoid me becoming guilty by association, that's exactly it. Word perfect, in fact. Last night. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? I don't really remember. I was sleeping inside the wardrobe. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed. Yes. If only I'd woken up then, perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. I mean, sorta, yes, but I don't know. Wow, he still has a headache. I mean, I would have a headache as well if I would, you know, have to sleep in a wardrobe on a ship. Doesn't sound too comfortable, I'll be honest. Something wrong. Please forget it. There's no one else who could possibly have done this. Huh. Why did this have to happen? Again, you are a protagonist in an Ace Attorney game. A person close to you has to die, that's just how the law is. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. While whoever did this walks free. Oh, I can't allow that to happen. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. Come on, we already had Herlock Sholmes here. He already found out what happened. Hiya! Bonk. Oh, we got bonked by her. What the? That was a Susato takedown. Yeah. Susato, what martial art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry, prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. So, the sticker on the wardrobe. Alright, I get it. What you achieved just a few weeks ago. You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Is it the badge that doesn't do anything ever, or the only other piece of evidence we have? I am wondering. Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh yes it was, I remember clearly, but I can't put one and one together. So you have to explain it to me. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before you opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Wow, what a revelation. That's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Based on that one thing alone. But maybe there's a hole on the back of the wardrobe. We don't know. Gotta check. Even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor. Like, what did she do with us? Why didn't we get up yet? Like, like we had an entire conversation while he was lying on the floor. I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. You think perhaps you could help me up? I know you are in handcuffs, but you still, you know, you can still use your hands to get up. In the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, makes sense. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. Yeah, or like I said, the wardrobe has a hole in the back. Like secret bottom or anything like that. What does she think I am? A magician? Yeah, exactly, that's what she's thinking of you. For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Please don't misunderstand me, I still have my doubts. No support for you. I shall be watching you. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here, examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. Will kill him myself. And I think we already conversed, right? Okay. And let's start examining. Yo, holy shit, where did you come from? Whoop, there he is. Okay, let's talk to him. The Russian crewmate. Crewman. Oh no. Said the bad word. I was wondering how it's going. How's it going, man? He doesn't look too happy. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see. The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime? Very funny. He doesn't appear to be laughing either, he's convinced you're guilty. I mean, so are you. Don't act like it's different. I have to keep trying. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Yet, of course not. Now go back to corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you. Interesting. That won't do. What's the matter? I forget to look around properly. Ah yes, that's not good. Oh. Remember to press the L button to look at the rest of the room. Wow. Oh, okay, D-pad. I'm stupid. I get it. Let me investigate the rest of the cabin. He literally says look around at the bottom. No, I want to investigate this sword. Thank you. There's nothing on this table. Excuse me. I wanted to investigate the sword. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason. I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute. That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. You are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama. Okay, so I guess we investigated the table. Let's try the sword. That's his sword. He never went anywhere without it. Japanese man's katana is his soul. A very important sword. Now he's gone. Aww. ... Okay. Your food on the floor. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was very delicious, wasn't it? Did you eat it on the floor? How did the plate end up on the floor right next to the table? Maybe it fell down, but I don't know. Kazuma didn't like chicken at all, so I didn't touch it. What did he eat? Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly. Okay. What do we have here? Warning. The rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Boya. Essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. No weapons or other dangerous objects. Pets are also forbidden. Well, There is a weapon on the floor. I was just thinking, are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Can't decide. I wasn't supposed to be in here. Wow, everything's knocked over. The books have fallen over on the shelf, look. They've all toppled the same way. The statue of some god of the sea, although he's fallen over as well. Everything has been mown down. Huh. In a fit of rage. No, we didn't destroy the bookcase. Gee, I do wonder. I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the rest of the room. Okay, let's investigate the band. Spell cord contraption. You pull the cord and it makes ding. And then a servant comes. Large households often have bell cords like these, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. It sounds magical. Pull the cord. Do the ding. Come on. Yes, let's give it a try. Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously. Ding ding. Oh, there was a lot of anticipation, but nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. Casual racism, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I said crewmate and now there's an air vent. Oh gee golly. That's some kind of opening for a ventilator. Isn't that a little odd? On a ship. The ventilator connects to the next door cabin. Just blow your air into the neighboring cabin. He has a point. I suppose maybe oh god, I suppose maybe that's it, huh? What do we have? We have the table, the desk. Oh, his book. London Diary. He didn't even make it to his destination and that's pretty sad. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened. Let's see what it says. It should be a valuable clue. Bonk. Don't read his diary. You must not read his private thoughts. Poor Kazuma-sama. Yeah, it's kind of important. Now, let's ignore the wardrobe for now. Let's address the elephant in the room. Or rather, the dead body in the room. Did Kazuma write that before he died? Looks like it's written in ink. Ow. Why do you think that? Maybe it's the ink on the floor right next to it, but I'm not sure. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. How convenient. And I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama, no doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. It's almost unbearable to imagine that he could also speak Russian, as well as English and Japanese. What a multilingual prodigy. I don't think that's Japanese. I don't know. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? It's Russian. We are on a... Yes! Holy fuck! I was about to say, we are on a Russian ship, so it's probably Russian, but holy fuck. Looks like he might be European. Ah, yes. I don't know why he might be European, but okay. You've noticed the man too, have you? No, I'm looking at the lamp right next to him. What? Of course she noticed the man. What the fuck? He looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. My man is a basketball player. Don't tell me. No. You really not know who that is, okay? He doesn't look like a member of the crew, and there's something very unusual about him. And he is investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Let's talk to him. Yes. Let's spend the rest of our lives with him. Please. I don't want to do anything else but talk to him. Oh no, really? Holy shit! Yo, Susato, thank you for the tip. That was very helpful. Jesus. Why? I just realized, why the fuck? First I said crewmate instead of crewman. Then there's a vent in the top left corner right now. And now we said the word suspicious like 8 million times. And this is about killing your friend. This is just the Among Us case. Why the fuck is this the Among Us case? No. 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 Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck it. Fuck me. Last case I talked about minions, now about Among Us. I don't want to face my inner demons. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh. It gave me so much whiplash, I need a few seconds to recover. Like, I'm actually not joking, it hurts. Oh. We don't have enough swag to talk to Herlock Sholmes. No, let's not leave him alone. I want to talk to him. Yeah, there he is. Ah. What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? He was hanging out. Don't kill his vibe. Look at his cute ribbon. Oh my fucking god. He has a cute little ribbon. Never noticed that before. And he has flowers all over his clothes. Oh my god. Fascinating. Feels like he's looking right through me. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning is run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry? What? And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in the most troubling predicament. That's true, at least. He was accused of murder. How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. What have you deduced? But of course a great many things. There's no mystery, my dear madame. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you were a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And when the bereaved occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now, nothing deceives these eyes. My god. The British man starts talking and I start to die. Always the same. They have a disgusting way of speaking, I don't know. Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you? Certainly I am. Yes, pose. You see another in this cabin who fits the bill. A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name. I don't even see one person who fits the bill. That is sort of based. So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. What? I'm confused. What? And you're plotting a revolution too? Shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. Listen, there's no way Hiya! Bonk. Stop punching me. Stop punching me. Explain yourself. Do. We died. How could you do it? How could you be Russian? I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Oh, give me. And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head. Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not? I mean, you got the base right, but ha! There you have it, you see. What do you make of that? Huh? To be honest? This ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm really not sure you could call it deduction, it's more like observation. Observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. That's also true. The observation of trifles. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. More often than not, I'm right. Yeah, introduce yourself. My apologies, how remiss of me. The greatest detective of the century. The inimitable... Imitable. Inimitable. He's unrivaled. He's, you know... He has no equal. Nobody can match him. Sherlock Holmes. Nobody can imitate. Imitate? Oh my god. So many eyes in that word. How many eyes are in that word? Wait. 1, 2, 3. 3 eyes. I don't know. The actual Sherlock Holmes. The very same. I can't pronounce that word. Oh, I'm sorry. Actual Sherlock Holmes. Do you know this man? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do. As nobody hasn't heard of him. We must ask him what he's deduced. I want to converse with him for the rest of my life. Oh god. It's only been 45 minutes and I already can't talk anymore. It's gonna be fun. What was your name again? Sherlock Holmes. Not affiliated with any real person. The German. Herlock, was it? Ha ha ha, what a funny pun. I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please call me Holmes. Oh my fucking god. You can read all about my exploit in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Rand's magazine. Full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. It's like Shonen Jump for Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. You're the protagonist. Indeed I am. And you've read so many of your own stories you've started to think you really are a detective. Make no mistake, I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. No, I am a DILF. Your inference is backward. Mystery's first, story second, not the other way around, probably. My trusted biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. My god, I don't want to butcher every single of his lines. Come on. I need to be better. A Sherlock. You have a biographer, do you? His name is Watson. Wilson? Dr. Wilson? What? Wait, wasn't it Watson? Wait, I do need to Google that. Wasn't it Watson? Isn't that why she's called Amelia Watson? Watson. Yes, it's Watson. No. Yeah, Watson. Why is it Wilson here? Fuck you, game. Just copy his name. Don't disrespect Dr. Watson like that. Okay, sorry. I just had to look that up because I was wondering, because the VT was called Amelia Watson after the detective, and so I was confused. Dr. Wilson, okay. Wilson. Isn't that... No. How was the dude called that died in case 1? The Englishman that was killed. He was also like a doctor from England. Don't worry about the one looking up. I was looking up as well, like an idiot. I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Logical reasoning. Science. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arms, sleeve, furs in the skin, all these things are data. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. Bing. How can he look me in the eye and claim that? Yeah. I have a turn both for observation and for deduction and fame. You wanted only her? No, Herlock Sholmes. That was a long explanation for one point of dialogue. But it's fine. You need some exposition. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I love this man. It's gonna get even funnier as time goes on. Oh, he's just being arrogant and a dork. In other words, I'm in these now because of him, yes. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among... No! 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 No, don't say among. I was already going on about among. No! I'm crying. I'm actually crying. No. Gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board. Ah, pain. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. Ugh. I need a piece of chocolate to calm my mind. Oh god. 2 facts were already immediately apparent for me. Really? 2 facts, you say? 2 facts? Holy shit, we will never get out of this conversation. I mean, it is what I asked for, but come on. Tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning? Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand. What were they? Allow me to elucidate. Well, I can't even eat chocolate, I need to read. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. I like how I said in the first stream that I wouldn't read every single text box, and here I am reading every single text box. You know what? I'm gonna put autoplay on and I'm gonna eat chocolate. Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance. The dying message is in Russian, yes. The Russian word for wardrobe. I decided it would be wrong not to look inside wardrobe there at least. Ding, quite so, I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Ah. Yeah. He's missing a lot. A photograph. Oh. Oh. Ah. Tea and chocolate. Very nice. Heals the wound that I got from Among Us. Thinking about Among Us again. I hope this doesn't keep up. I don't wanna... Like I said, I don't wanna face my demons every single time I stream this game. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What, pray? You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that. Ah yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think? Russian word, certainly, if it interests you. I'm not Russian, I don't speak Russian, yeah. Kinda based. Okay, your deduction. Can we talk about your deduction? The things you concluded about me, I mean. Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in. The other details that I was more hoping to discuss, you know, merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16, that was just in Afghanistan part. Ah yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads: Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. This vessel made a port at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. We just discussed this. This was just addressed. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. There's only... You know... What? A Russian man that fled to Shanghai. And the boat was in Shanghai, so... Makes sense. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Huh. How could this be me? I like how his man is named Villain, by the way. Like, villain. English word. Kinda funny. I don't look anything like this man, I just look at his face. You are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well. I love this man. And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list, need I say more? Yeah, that's a different crime. The 16 victims of assassination blowing up the Crystal Tower and coming from Afghanistan. I want to add that one too. Ah yes, the journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far and those he is plotting. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? Yeah. I was returning from Afghanistan, there we go. Also stated in the article. So he read one article and then... Huh. In a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where is Afghanistan? Where is that Afghanistan place? My man. And I guess this is playing in like... Wait, isn't this playing in like 1950? Or 1850? I think 1850, so it makes sense for him not to know about Afghanistan. I take it back. A little memento of the deduction. I like the word memento so much. I don't know why. Just looks funny. But I see no rubbish bin nearby. It's called trash bin. Fucking British man. Wait. I just remembered. I think on 4chan you have like the term Brit bong. Like a bong where you smoke weed out of. Brit bong. Oh god, no. The man is a Brit bong. You may find the article on the back page of interest as well. On the back. Though you may need someone to interpret. Okay. Did we already get... Okay. Let's examine. Whoop. Okay, she's a dancer. Huh, this is interesting. Well, no, I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. Nope, nor can I, but look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? She's very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you? What are you implying? I'm glad you've noticed this article. Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents. Thank you. He pops up everywhere. He is right next to us. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich. The Russian is killing me. Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She's of course the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. Why are Russian names so hard to remember? That's one of the easier ones, my god. It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from a dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. So she yoinked the tiara. My eyes are kinda hurt because the screen is very bright. How much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money. Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. I know this is just like, you know, because she's hungry for money, but this is a very nice compliment. You should say that out loud. It's very nice of you. The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director's beside herself with worry. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. It does seem to be a Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruto. There you go, Queen. Slay his racism. Okay. Okay, we already have the revolution and we don't have to investigate that side. What you were just investigating on the desk? Tell me, that feels like half an hour ago. It might be at this point. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma, ah yes, the victim. Kazuma, with the Japanese name, but he is Russian. Anything at all? Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. London Diary. Kazuma wasn't keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. I did anyways because I'm a Chad. Tragic. Yeah. Okay, we are back. We are back. Oh Jesus. Wait. We might be back. Not a good stream today. No, sometimes you feel it. Now my model's bugging out. That's very nice. Streamlabs, you are. I don't know. I love you, Streamlabs. So much. My god, do I love you, Streamlabs. Why is my model bugging out? Oh my god. I was about to say, sometimes you just, feel like you don't have a good stream. And, well, I'm definitely feeling it today. even before the stream is over. Okay. But we are back. In case you missed it, he basically he said he read Kazuma's diary. I don't know how long I was gone for. Aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san, what on earth do you mean? Life is so unfair. To return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. What is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters, of which I can read precisely none. Oh man, this dude. I would be happy to read it to you. I'm much obliged, milady. The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 AM. I can hear a faint whistling sound. Whistling sound? Ah, these are very deep waters. Pray go on. Second sentence reads, 1:35 AM. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. Huh. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the ventilator grill. To the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. Okay. Music is going off. Music stopped. Okay. I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least. Yes. My brain is mush. I've talked so much. Do you have somewhere to go? Pose. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold. You've been standing on one spot for like 20 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes. Ugh. My head is going numb. Can we break up the talking? No, this is a visual novel, but can I do something else, please? You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to. Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation, crave mental exaltation. My god! So yes, I intend to investigate, hence the truth will become clear soon enough. Oh, can we go with you out of this cabin? Huh, no. That would be somewhat complicated. Come on, be a Chad. A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. I can't talk. These. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter, no? There's no point trying to turn it into a question. Oh. You must be joking. You just said it. Only a moment ago. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really. So what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. This man is so unhinged. And I love him for it. Look at him, he's having such a great time. I'm having such a great time too. Even though today is a bit more messy than usual. Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. I keep yawning too. We might cut the stream short. I've only been streaming for an hour, but I'm already feeling like today's not a day for streaming. No. We'll see. Maybe I just need to get back into it. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. A sense of humor is as twisted as his name. Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for? You must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. What about these? Bonk. You should have chopped the handcuffs. Maybe you are strong enough to take them down. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? I mean, that's what Herlock told us to do. As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't you think so? Let's carry on examining what we can do in this cabin while we wait for the chance to slip next door. Good idea. Yes, let's do it for Kazuma. What can we investigate though? Oh, wait. This wasn't here before, was it? Or it might have been here before. Would make sense if it was here before. But I didn't see it. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit. Oh, so it is a Japanese word. A cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. I don't know. Don't assume things. Maybe he wore a cute kimono. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? Why not? And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick like hue. Yes, you're right. It's the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Okay. Anything else? Let's check the wardrobe. It's some 2 weeks ago since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. Yeah, sounds very uncomfortable. Oh, no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your tiny little cubby. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. Last night was no exception. See, she's starting to trust us now. We are having a bonding moment. While everyone thinks I'm a killer. Okay. Let's talk to the dude, maybe? I don't think there's anything left to investigate. Excuse me. What? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigated a little outside? Oh, he said, oh, I thought he'd say the same thing again. Because he started talking about his grandmother. The criminal asking prison guard to help him escape. Very funny. We're in the middle of the sea. There's no chance of me escaping. Yet. You stay in this cabin until next port. Then it is up to Hong Kong police to decide what they do with you. No, not Hong Kong. I'm sorry. Oh, right, I forgot about the door. He broke the door. This bolt had been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabinet and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. ... I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Look over there. He just spawned in. He wasn't there before, was he? No, he just spawned in. Why don't we try talking to him? Is that Inspector Hosonaga? You're right, he does look familiar. Excuse me, sir. Yes, what can I do for you? It is. It can't be. Yo, he's still dying. I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. Everyone's going to England together. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped. Nearly stopped, I hope. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew on board the ship. You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work. Ah, someone has to do it. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. No, I wanted to converse, actually. Converse. Special orders. So what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew? ... I'm so sorry. It's classified information, just like always. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility, huh? For what? My orders were to act as Asugi-san's bodyguard. No! He was Kazuma's bodyguard. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. Wait. I think Jigoku is an actual word. Jigoku. Give me 1 second. Jigoku. Did I press the wrong button again? No. Oh, Jigoku is the Japanese word for hell. So it's Minister of Justice. Oh my fucking god, hell. I thought oh, I'm such a fucking dumbass today. I thought I closed Streamlabs, but it was just my Chrome tab. Oh god. Okay, we are playing until we can save. Then we're gonna end stream. I'm not in the mood for it today. I'm all over the place, man. Was Minister of Justice always with this game. The first stream of this game was when I was sick and like I had a very stuffed nose and I messed up talking, and now today it's all over the place. You can't go 10 minutes without messing up. It's very weird. And I talked about Minions and Among Us. This is not the best of my projects, I'll be honest. It was Minister of Justice Hell who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asugi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Well, about that. How could that even have been a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. No, he was assassinated. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crewmates. I see. From morning until night, every day, I was stalking him. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here, on the first class desk. Dick. Dot, 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 dot. So many dots today. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asuki-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Yeah, I guess. So, if there's anything at all I can do to help you now, just say the word. Permission to investigate. Yes, I would like to have permission to investigate. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not. We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. Yes. So we need to be allowed out of this cabin. Dot 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 dot. I'm sorry. You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you moved to even touch the handle of the cabin door, you would break your arm clean in half. Oh no, your neck. But I did match the sentiment. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well. Yeah, you'd fucked up. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to. I don't see how. Susato, come on, you have an idea. You are smart. There may be a way, yes. Really. Think of how you try to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence. I already played the tutorial case. Stop explaining things to me. It's just the same as when you are in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel. Evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Present. No. Yes, present. What do we have? Probably the diary. From the ventilator Greya. Probably the diary. What's that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-san wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange? In what way? He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? That's strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it? You're very astute, Professor. Inspector, what? What is happening? That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. That's right. So, if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Alright then. An exclamation mark. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you. You're willing to do that? Yes, as long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs though. What about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? I'm dying anyway, so I don't care. I'm a man of my word. He's such a Chad too. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line. I thought I messed up, but I actually pronounced that correctly. If that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asugi-san safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you. Just select move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move, alright. Let's see what we can find out. Move. Kazuma's cabin. A cabin on the SS Burya and the scene of the crime. Kazuma was occupying this cabin for the voyage to Britain along with me as a stowaway. First class passageway. The passageway that connects the first class cabins on the SS Burya. "7 AM, my god, is it early. Phew, I'm finally out of that cabin. There's a mousetrap on the left. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. My god. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on the study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really, that must be awful. Hey, another Russian crewman. Another crewman keeping watch, and he looks enormous, even if he is sitting down. The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't. Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. I've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Ma'am, he was living in a cabin. Wardrobe. I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. Must have been a very trying time for you. Please, don't give me that pitying look. Let's examine a bit. Mousetrap. Ah, a trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait. It's cheese, my man. I think that's what it's called, cheese. It's made from the milk, of course. Wait, are you telling me Japanese people don't have cheese? It took globalization to give Japanese people cheese. I wonder what that tastes like. You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. What is happening with my model today? Okay. You know what? After the cheese shenanigans. My god. I'll end the stream. I need a break. I need a break. A few days break. My god. Really, but... I suppose you're right. You weren't actually going to try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. You ate an entire roast chicken yesterday. Stop being dramatic. Poor you, I'll find a little snack for you later. Susato, you are the MVP. You are so amazing. Okay, options. Save. Yes. Save complete. Okay. Oh. Save complete. Oh, nice. We have that background now. Okay. Yes. Wait. Let me. Zoop. Zoop. Hello. Okay. Rather chaotic stream today. That's why I'm ending it early. We'll finish that trial next time. It shouldn't be too much longer, actually. Thanks a lot for watching regardless. Probably gonna take like 2 or 3 days break. We'll see, we'll see. Bit through the wind today. But again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.